How's everyone doing? I'm excited to be with you again today. Shook, glad you're here. Hey, Dale, how are you? So today we're going to talk about the art of small talk. And small talk is what we use when
Ah,
we want to, oh, Melius.
o Ángela,
Sí,
sí, la clase pues como es en español, ¿no? Los estudiantes son de habla hispana en la mayoría.
sí, pero es una clase de ESL.
Ujú. Oh, ok,
Okay,
ok,
okay.
perfecto.
Vale, pero bueno, podemos empezar en español, que a mí me da lo mismo. Entonces, hoy lo que vamos a hablar es, vamos a tratar, el tema que vamos a tratar es cómo básicamente abrirnos puertas de una forma profesional hablando con la gente. ¿Por qué? Porque hablar de temas leves ayuda a establecer un primer vínculo de confianza. Y luego, sobre esa confianza se construyen relaciones profesionales. Perdón, vino Milagros, mi gata, a saludar. Entonces, sé que René tiene un PDF que os va a mandar. Y vamos a empezar, voy a pasarme ahora al inglés, porque esta es una clase de ESL. Y si tenéis alguna pregunta, ya sabéis, podéis levantar la mano o podéis ponerlo en el chat, o casi lo mejor es que os desmodifiquéis y que hagáis vosotros el comentario, porque ya sabéis que yo luego me embalo y a veces no me doy cuenta de cuando la gente me va a hacer una pregunta. Okay, so today we're going to talk about small talk. And what is small talk? Small talk are those very simple conversations that we have with people to establish a first connection. Okay? So today we're going to go over conversation starters. On today's agenda, we're going to go over our class agreements, which we always do. We're going to go over professional greetings and introductions. We're going to talk about using correct job titles and routines. We're going to go into the art of small talk, which we've actually touched upon in other classes. And then we're going to recognize the difference between formal and informal language and how we can use that to establish a connection with someone. So, our class agreements, as always, we are going to be patient and kind with each other. We're all here to learn, and we will make mistakes. I'm going to ask you to jump in and try. So that means that Shook and Dale, since it's just the three of us, this is going to be very interactive. And you know that I'm always interactive. So we're going to be much more interactive this time. We're going to listen to learn, which means that we're going to take time to give people room to speak and practice. Okay? Then I'm going to ask you to stay curious. I want you to ask questions. I want you all to have fun, and I want you to enjoy the process. And then I'm going to ask you to please put your phones away unless you're using them. Hi, Tomas. Unless you're using them to interact with the class or to follow along with the PDF. And
Okay,
okay.
okay,
And
okay.
now we're going to move on to the class. So Tomas, I was kind of telling the class that today we're going to talk about small talk. And small talk are those very simple conversations that we have when we meet someone for the first time. It's the way that we establish a first touch point and we start to establish trust. So when we talk to people about things that are non-threatening, things that are simple, things that are common to everyone, it's easier for people to open up. When people open up a little bit, it's easier to establish professional relationships. Okay, so we have our rules. Oh, wait, I have to go back here. So we're going to match, this is our warm-up activity. So what I'm going to ask you to do is we're going to match each title to the correct definition. So first we're going to go through the terms. a CEO, an HR manager, an intern, an accountant, and a marketing director. Then we're going to look at the definitions. A, responsible for staff hiring and welfare. B, senior leader of a company, the most important person, well, not the most important, the most powerful person in the company. C is someone that learns while assisting staff. D, manages budgets and financial records. And E is in charge of promotional strategies. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about any of these things before we move forward into the activity? No questions? Okay. So, Dale. Dale, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. So the CEO, term one, what does that match with in the definitions?
The CEO would match, according to me, to be senior leader of a company.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Dale. Okay, now I'm going to choose another victim. You know I'm kidding. Thank you. Shock. Shock.
Yes.
Okay. An HR manager. Which definition matches with the HR manager?
He's responsible for the staff hiring and welfare.
Very good. Thank you, Shock.
Welcome.
Tomás.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Which one is the intern? What does the intern match with? Which definition?
Duration and the activity.
Yes, so we have the intern and the intern. Which one is does the intern? 3 matches with which of the definitions?
My definition is like that the correspondence of the job is
Yes.
and the activity.
Yes, so then so the intern learns the job while assisting staff, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. Jose Ángel.
Hi.
Hi. So the accountant.
Excuse me, only speak Spanish.
Pero por eso estás en esta clase.
Ah, bueno.
Entonces,
Ok,
¿verdad?
listo,
Okay.
listo.
Okay, so the accountant. What does an accountant do? ¿Qué hace el accountant?
Ah, bueno, en mi caso, es preguntas por mi caso.
Es pregunta que tú me digas de las definiciones que hay aquí. O sea, ya hemos la A, B y la C, ya las hemos contestado. Entonces, ahora, de las 2 definiciones que quedan, de la D y de la E, el accountant, ¿con cuál va?
Excuse me, es que acabo de ingresar, entonces no lo vi. Tengo que
Vale.
revisarlo para darte una buena respuesta.
Bueno, pues esta vez te dejo pasar palabra. A la siguiente ya no, ¿vale?
Listo, listo.
Vale.
Gracias.
De nada, José Ángel.
Ok.
Okay, so Dale, I'm going back to you. The accountant. Which definition matches the role of the accountant?
Well, the correct answer, according to me, is manages budgets and financial records.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And then 5, the one that's left, is the marketing director, and that person is in charge of promotional strategies. Okay, so next, that's our work. Do we all feel warmed up? Are we all warmed up and ready to go? Give me a thumbs up if you're warmed up and ready to go. Okay, Shok is warmed up and ready to go. Great. Tomas, are you warmed up and ready to go? I'm going to say yes.
Okay, yes. And also to show another line according to the
Yes.
definition.
Yes.
I think that I want to show the line B.
B, the senior leader of the company. That's
Okay, yes.
That's the CEO.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
awesome. Okay, next. Hold on. Okay, so our language focus. Right now, we're going to focus on greetings and job descriptions. So a formal greeting. In a formal greeting, we're very proper. We're going to say something like, good morning. I'm, in this case, Sarah Green. I'm the head of communications at Global Tech. The person that she's speaking to will also be formal. Nice to meet you. May I introduce myself? My name is. Delighted to meet you. My name is. In an informal greeting, we would use something like, hi, my name is Sarah. I'm Sarah. I work in marketing. And then someone might respond, hey, I'm with the sales team, or hey, I'm with the communications team. I'm John, for instance. And we use formal greetings when we meet someone for the first time. We use informal greetings when we know someone already, or we're interacting in an informal setting. So let's say that, for instance, if we are at a conference and we're walking up to someone that we admire and we want to greet them, in that context, we would be formal. If, hello, Tome, if instead we are talking to someone in the context of, let's say, a lunch meeting, or someone that already works in our same organization, but that is a peer. A peer is someone that's at your same level, okay, in an organization. We'd be more informal. So with that, have you all received, does everyone have your vocabulary sheet? Yes. Okay, perfect. I think, yes, Shok, you raised your hand.
Yes, Miss Angela.
Yes.
The CEO
Yes.
that can help in the process of hiring the people in some companies. Is that right? Like he has an opinion?
Absolutely. In general, when someone is going to hire or fire someone, right? The
Yes.
people that are their supervisors, the people above them, have to approve it.
Yes, yes.
And a CEO is the ultimate decision-making authority in an organization.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That was a good question. Okay. So now, with the vocabulary sheet, we have a list of titles and definitions, and then we have an example of formal greetings and informal greetings. So what I'm going to ask you to do is you can either pull from the job titles in the vocabulary list above slide 4, okay? Or the slide 4 heading, or you can just tell me your own. So we're going to do, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in this room. So we're going to do I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself formally or informally, okay? Actually, I think we can do both. So let's start with Kevin. Kevin.
Yes.
Yes. Can you introduce yourself formally?
Sí, yes.
Tell me your name. Hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. And I am at whatever your position is at this company.
Yes, introduction, formal.
Yes, yes. So up here, you're going to use the formal introduction, the formal greeting. You can say good morning or good evening or hello. I'm Kevin Mejia, and I am X at Y. For instance, I would say, hi, good morning, or well, here it's already good evening. Good evening. I'm Angela Jo Doza Medina, and I am an instructor at AIU.
Okay.
How would you introduce
Okay,
yourself?
Okay. Good morning. I am Kevin Mejia. I am boss of company de Total,
¿De qué?
Total, talento.
Ah, vale. So, ¿eres el jefe de una compañía de talento?
Yes,
Okay, so I am the CEO of a talent company.
CEO. Okay.
Good job. You got it? Do you have any questions? So let me open the chat. So so it would look like this. Look at the chat, everyone. So it would be, hello, my name is, in Kevin's case, Kevin Mejia.
Uh,
So that's what Kevin's would look like. So I want each of you to do one like that. Okay? So Tomás,
yes, I'm here.
okay,
I can make myself introduction in formal greeting.
yes,
Good,
please.
okay. Good evening. My name is Thomas, and I'm a student of IU. And also, my grade levels is had is first only like that.
Wonderful. Thank you. Good job. You did that very well. Okay, next. Shock.
Yes, please. Hello. Good evening, everyone. My name is Shogel Faqih. I work as a freelancer. Sometimes I prepare for fiestas and parties for my aunts, and yeah, I do many things.
Okay,
As
so this is, so this is how I'm gonna write how you could define the extra things that you do, okay? So I would say, hello, my name is Shock. You did a great job, but I'm going to give you some vocabulary, Shock, okay?
Okay.
I am a freelance event manager.
Another for me, my name is Tome Martin Mitsao. I'm living in Mozambique. I'm a
Mhm.
student to IU, Master for the Scholar Development Woman.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Tome. That was great.
Sorry?
That was great. You did a great job. Thank you.
All right.
Dale.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm Dale Karakiter. I am the Director of Operations and owner of Fisutech.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay, so you
Yeah.
guys get a feeling for how it is for the, so now we're going to do an informal greeting, okay? An informal greeting might be like, so I'm going to use myself. Hey, my name is Angela, and I'm an instructor at AIU. I teach ESL and some different topics. Or So who's next? I want you to notice though, that in the difference between when you greet them is, for instance, we're using hi, hey there. It's much more informal. It's more as if you were talking to a friend rather than a strictly professional relationship, okay? Does that make sense? Are you with me? You guys are very quiet today. Is it because it's summer?
It's okay.
Okay. All right. So we're going to move on. So we've already done our professional introductions. We jumped ahead. So now we're going to do a small talk roulette. When we think about small talk are some of the things that we discuss when we are meeting someone for the first time. So we might discuss the weather. We might discuss travel. We might discuss, if we're at a conference, an event or a session. We might discuss a local food. We might discuss jet lag or time zone. So I'm going to give you an example of each of these, and then I want you all to come back. I'm going to go through each of you, and I want you all to give me an example back, okay, of any of them, whichever you choose. So one, for instance, on the weather. Can you believe that it's going to rain tomorrow? So I would be like, hi, my name's Angela. Say it's informal. And I'm sitting next to someone at a conference. I was like, can you believe it's supposed to rain tomorrow and it's going to be cold? I thought it was summer. That's an example of small talk. It's a way to elicit a conversation with someone about a non-threatening topic. Or for instance, we're sitting there and so where did you go on summer vacation? That is a small talk about travel. Or what did you do over the summer? Or have you gone on holiday recently? An event or session highlight. So if I'm at a conference or I just attended this class, if we're in this class and you guys are sitting outside talking, Dale could tell Shook, wasn't the class quiet today? Like there tends to be more energy. What was going, I guess it's summer and everyone's kind of ready for break. That's an example of small talk. Yes, Shook.
Can I speak about the fashion?
Yes.
For example, if I say like, I like the flashy colors, such as the blue, green, and mauve, purple.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. Perfect.
Thank you.
What about, so give me an example about small talk that has to do with the local food. A food where you're from. Like you could ask someone, have you ever tasted this? Food's always a good topic. Give me a topic about food. I like food.
Have you tasted coffee with hot chocolate?
For instance, I love coffee. I have to have 4 to get started in the morning. Okay,
Yeah.
another one. What about someone else? Give me an example about small talk about the weather.
Like a hurricane. Can you, it's strange that a hurricane is passing by over 2 days. I thought it was good weather.
For example, is that real? Is that real? Is that really a hurricane? Is that a real example, or is it
No,
just
no,
something that you?
that's fictive.
Okay. Okay. Okay, cool. All right, another one. What about another one about food? Tomas,
Yes,
give me small
Uh,
talk about food.
a foodie.
Food, yes,
O-
about food.
o-
Something
Okay,
that you
okay.
like.
And there's so I am a Thomas, and there's so I like cafe breaders, and the breaders, and the
Mhm.
fruits.
Wonderful. And then someone might ask, can you tell me a little bit more about like the kind of fruit or about that kind of bread? Into bigger conversations, right? It's just like the beginning. It's like the knock on the door to see how willing people are to discuss. Great. Okay, so we did some small talk roulette. And now hold on. Beam, beam. Oh, wait a minute. I went too fast, you guys. I have to go back. Okay, so we talked about, why did it do that? Okay, we talked about formal greetings. We talked about present simple for jobs. We talked about introductions and we talked about small talk. Now I'm going to ask you guys to pull up the vocabulary sheet. Okay, you guys all have your vocabulary. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to switch what I'm sharing and I'm going to share the vocabulary sheet instead. Okay, so we can look at it together. Can you see it? Can you all see the vocabulary sheet? Yes. Okay, great. All right. So what I want us to do, so we did the greetings and the job titles, but now we're going to look, I want us to look at a little more vocabulary around job titles. So for instance, HR is it's an abbreviation of human resources, right? And human resources, as we noted before, manages recruitment, employee relations. It has everything to do with the people that work at the organization. What I want you to notice when we go through these different department descriptions is that the description always generally has a word that tells us what it is about. Okay, so when we talk about human resources, we're talking about the humans, about the people who do the work. Okay. When we talk about finance, what is finance? When we think about finance, what do you think about? We think about money. So finance handles everything that has to do with money. It handles budgeting, accounting, and financial planning. Before, when we talked about accounting, look at the word accounting. It has count, as in like when you count 1, 2, 3 in it. It's also giving us a tip about what it's about. Are you guys following me? Is what I'm saying making sense? Hello? Okay,
Yes.
thanks, Shook. Thanks, Dale. When we talk about sales, sales is about that. It's about selling. It's about selling products and managing customer relationships. When we talk about information technology, IT, it's about the systems that manage information. Customer service, again, it gives itself away. It's about the customer and about how we serve the customer. That means attending to client requests, questions, products, all those things. All right. So for instance, if you see operations, how to flexibly master tooth-to speech. So may I miss something? Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay. So then operations, it oversees everything that happens every day. Okay. Legal, again, it says it itself. It's everything that has to do with the law, with legalities, with contracts, risks, making sure that we follow laws. So when you look at job titles, I want you to think about, if you don't understand what the job title is, look for the key word in the job title that tells you at least what it's about. So for instance, if I tell you, without looking at our cheat sheet right here, our vocabulary, if I say, we're going to have, this, I want to introduce you to our quality assurance consultant. From just the phrase quality assurance consultant, what are the words that stand out for you?
Yes, quality, of course, is refers to the insurance consultant. Consultants giving advice to people, talk to people. Insurance is just what that person is selling to another to the client.
Exactly. That person's making sure that things are that things are done right. The quality of the work is good quality.
Yes.
Exactly. So I want you to keep that in mind that you know often titles have in them themselves a word that helps you understand what they're doing, and then with that you can always also ask, could you tell me what you do exactly, or what does that mean in small talk? If someone were to tell me, I work in IT compliance, I have no idea of information technology. So for me, a natural question would be, so what does that look like? Or what do you mean? What kind of compliance? And that's also a way of having a conversation, of starting that conversation. Does that make sense? Okay.
Makes sense.
All right. Okay, so if we mean, so when we were talking before, now we're going to move on. We went through the slides fairly quickly because we kind of put all the exercises together. Thanks, Shok. I like it with you guys see the thumbs up. Now, because I have two screens now and I'm able to see them both. I'm able to see you guys here and I'm able to see the other screen here. So it makes it so much easier. Okay. So when we think about describing the work that we do, thank you, Tome. When we think about describing the work that we do it in the present tense. Okay, so we use present simple to describe our job description, our job responsibilities and daily tasks and routines. So what does that mean? That means that if we look at the meeting chat, we would be saying, I do, I fix, so for instance, if I say, I am the social media manager, okay? I would be like, I manage social media networks. So it's always in the present tense. It's what we're doing right now. Okay. So does that make sense? So for instance, in the example, you say, I work as a financial analyst. I'm responsible for onboarding of new staff. I manage a team of software developers. I support the executive team. I report to the executive director. So what I'd like for you all to tell me what you do using that structure. I'll start with you, Dale. Oh, no, Tome, you want to go first? Tomas, you want to go first?
Okay, I go to first.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first thing. Okay, Tommy, go on.
Tome, you want to go first? I love this. You guys are fighting to participate. I love this. Okay. Who wants to go first? Tome or Tomas?
Maybe Thomas. Maybe
Okay.
Thomas. Maybe Thomas. Maybe Thomas. After.
Tome, you want to go first?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so tell me what you do using that structure. So Tome, you said you were a student, right? At AIU. So you would say something like, I attend AIU, or we would say, as a student.
Sorry.
Okay. May I?
Yes, Tomas, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. I got to try.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Okay. The first in the present simples of job holders.
Yes.
My name is Tomás, and also I'm a student of IU, and my levels is grade the master.
And so you're completing your master's.
Okay. Okay.
So then you would say, I am Tomás, I'm writing it in the chat so you can see it, okay? I
Okay.
am a student at AIU and I am completing my master's. In what?
Ok. Human rights.
Say it again.
Human rights.
Okay, in human rights.
Okay.
Perfect. So this is what you would say. I am Tomas, I am a student at AIU and I am completing my master's in human rights. So we're
Okay.
using that present. René,
Okay. Please.
todo bien? Okay,
About for me,
yes,
hello, my name
Yeah.
is Tome Martins Mitao. I am a student for you in the master class. I'm work job in Mozambique. My job in the engineer.
okay, so I'm gonna write it using the format. You did a really good job. So I'm a student at AIU. I am completing my master's and I work as an engineer in Mozambique. Ça va?
All right. Yes.
Okay. All right. Kevin.
Yes.
A ver, let's see. So, using the present simple for job roles. So, your name is Kevin. And what are you responsible for?
Right now, and
Okay, so hello, my name is Kevin. What are you responsible for again? In your job?
any alone story.
Okay, so you're responsible for many things, right? Give me an example of one thing you're responsible for.
Okay. Hello, my name is Kevin. I am responsible for design graphics in a business in my community.
Okay, perfect. So, hello, my name is Kevin. I'm responsible for graphic design. For the graphic design for businesses in my community. So this is what it would look like. You see it in the chat? Is that good? ¿Me sigues, Kevin?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. All right. Shook.
Yes. Yes.
Give me your example.
Hello, my name is Shokal Fagih. I work as a freelancer, event manager, and teacher for girls to teach them. I am responsible for teaching them English sometimes.
Very good, Shook. Okay, so I work as a freelance event manager. And I am responsible for teaching girls English.
Yes.
Wonderful. Very, very good. Dale. Your turn.
I am Dale Kanagieter. Have recently graduated in the field of economics at AIU.
Mhm.
I'm a director, so I am responsible for affiliating or maintaining and sustaining 2 affiliations. And I don't report to anyone because I'm the owner and I take care of my clients.
I love it. Perfect. You rocked that. Very good, Dale.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, we're going to move on to, we're going to have like a fake small talk between us. Okay. So I'm going to do is, so if we move down to slide 8, did you see slide 8 at the bottom right here? Small talk vocabulary. Okay. We have small talk topics and we went over those, but now we're going to do some polite conversation starters. So what I would like is I would like for each of you to choose one of the conversation starters in the list of 5. I mean, it's kind of serendipitous. Serendipitous is when it's a big coincidence that that there are just 5 of us, because we're going to do this. So what we're going to do is each of you is going to choose whichever one you want and use it with one of your classmates or with me. So so for instance, if I were to do it to Shok, I would say, "Hi Shok, I'm Angela and I'm your instructor today. How are you finding the event? How are you finding this training?" And then she would respond to me with her thoughts. So you guys are going to do that with each other. Who goes first? And then what I will do is I will document any corrections that need to be made in the chat so you can see them. Okay? Okay, Shok, you go first. I like it that you're getting brave with me, Shok. Okay.
Okay. I start or you
Yeah.
please.
You start. So you choose one of your classmates, and you choose one of these conversation starters.
So I will choose the first one.
Okay.
I don't know. With the Dale. Hello, Dale.
Yes, I'm right here.
Yes. So how are you finding the training today for the class?